I'm gonna be really awkward in this video because I'm in public. Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I am absolutely so excited for this video because I'm going to take you guys on a journey of what it's like to go and have the full experience of going out to have bubble tea here in Canada. We have come to my favorite bubble tea shop in my city. Its name is Teepsy. Quickly, let me give you guys a look about what this place looks like so you can kind of get an idea of the feel of the environment of when you go to get some bubble tea. So me and Hannah have come here. I'm not gonna lie to you, Hannah has literally finished her bubble tea. We just got here like 5 minutes ago. Okay, so my favorite, absolute favorite drink is a mango green tea with lychee jelly in it. Anyway, so what I want to do today is just, I want to talk to you guys. I want to answer some of your questions that you had for me that I asked you guys to leave for me on my previous videos and on my Instagram. And while I do that, I'm going to show you the food that I'm eating, because who doesn't like seeing that, right? The lighting's not great, but you know what? That's fine. We'll deal with that. So we got ourselves some appetizers, fries, spring rolls, and we got ourselves some chicken and rice, because as well, you can never go wrong with that. Okay, let's eat a fry and then let's get started. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so question number one. I'll put it here. What made you want to study Chinese and not another Asian language? Well, let me tell you, the reason why I decided to start learning Chinese, I was actually in the middle of switching programs at my university, and so then I just decided that I needed to take some like random classes to like make sure my GPA was good and whatever, and I was working with my friend at the time who is Chinese, and she said, Jen, just take a Chinese class, and I was like, you know what, alright, I'll do it. And after that, that's when I started to like learn more. The next question is, how did you get interested in China? Well, it was because of my friend, and that's about it. I'm literally living for this right now. Okay, we're taking a piece of chicken. Everything is perfect. I like this next question. You guys are so sweet. Do you know that? Because like I didn't expect to actually get any questions, but you guys sent me questions and it makes me really happy, okay? This one says, it's from Kelvin. He says, hi Jen, I'm glad you love China. My question is, would you consider living in China in the future? Well, let me tell you, Kelvin, yes, I would. I would consider it. The only thing for me, it's hard for a foreigner to find work there. I'm still learning about like the different ways I can look for work, but I still have a bit of time before I graduate, and I am considering getting a master's degree afterwards as well. So it's just a matter of if I get a master's, if I get a job, what's gonna be the best option for me. Next question. They say, God, I miss China. Girl, or dude, me too. Jen, could you talk a little bit about your background and what you do when you're not in China? Why are you interested in China? You want me to tell you about myself? Well, I can do that for you. Well, it all started in 1997. Well, actually, we could start before that. My parents came here from Poland. This is too much. My parents were born in this time, and the reason why they came to Canada was... Okay, just kidding. Okay, so I'm a student still. I go to the business school here in Alberta. My major is finance and my minor is international business. When I'm not making videos and I'm not at school, I am probably studying, or I'm at cafes, or I am drinking bubble tea. I used to work a lot, like in retail or like in social media. I don't really do that anymore. Yeah, I decided to kind of take it easy. But you know what? I'm just living. We all just want to live out our passions. We all just want to embrace our hobbies, live life to the fullest. We're all here to be happy and have a good time. What was the question? Another fun fact is my favorite kind of bird is a toucan. Recently, I really have been liking Uniqlo. I like to go kickboxing once a week with Hannah here. We're like ready to beat someone up, so don't get on our bad side. That's about it, okay? I'm done with this question. I don't know how to describe myself at all. Okay, Lisa, I'm very interested in your plan for the next years. Will you live in China? My plan is December I graduate, so ideally I would like to go and do an internship or go and work for about 8 months and then start a master's program in September of 2021. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I just want to like do my best to say yes to as many opportunities because I just want to get experience in doing a lot of things. I keep eating those fries, girl. They're like, they're so good. I'm having a great time. I don't actually know if this summer I can end up going to China. I'm gonna try my absolute best. But what happened was I actually got an internship in Beijing, but because of the coronavirus, it got canceled. So I'm not able to go there for the 4 months unless I find another internship that would have me. That's another thing. It's like, am I worried about the coronavirus? Like, yes, but I love China so much that I still, like, I want to go there. Like, I feel like I'm like lowering the seriousness of it in my head because I just love China so much. Next thing. Oh, I love this one. What is your favorite Chinese food? Mine are dumplings. Ate them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner while in China. Dude, can you imagine having dumplings for every meal? That would be awesome. This is probably the hardest question for me out of any other question because I love food. Any kind of food, okay? My favorite breakfast food is probably changfun, which is like what you can get in the south of China. It's like a rice noodle roll kind of thing, and you can have like meat and egg inside of it. It's super good. My obsession with soy milk is on a whole other level. So that's gonna be on my list, okay? Soy milk is great. We also had baozi a lot when we were in the north for breakfast. But for like dinner and stuff, we tried everything. Like, it's hard to say what I liked the most because I liked everything. That's it. Andre, you're next. Hello. How long did it take you to have a confident sense of Chinese fluency? Well, Andre, I do not. And I don't think I will ever. Learning Chinese is probably the hardest thing that I've ever done. And I don't think I'll ever feel fluent. I feel confident I can have a simple conversation. I feel confident that if you dropped me in the middle of China, I could survive. But I do not feel fluent at all, and I don't think I ever will. You know, it's actually so funny because me and Andre, like, we talk on Instagram sometimes, and we only talk in Chinese. It's so fun. Okay, Shireen. Hello, I'm from Canada as well, and I plan to teach in China. I've been to China before, visited Shanghai for 3 months. I was just hoping you could possibly provide some advice for teaching in China and the process of applying, and any guidance with the teaching, and if it would be difficult to teach without Mandarin fluency. Okay, well, let me tell you. So I actually applied to teach through a program called Isaac, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the best experience. Like, I mean, working with that organization, I feel like if you are going there, do some research as to like who would be suitable for you and who would work well with you. If you go teaching, let's say long term, I know you need some certain certificates, but I don't have any of those. I just went for 1 month. So guidance with the teaching, honestly, just watch some YouTube videos because I know for like different kinds of age ranges, it might be like a different style of teaching that you'll need. Like, I was teaching kindergarten, so like I literally had to be so animated. That was so unnatural. So I just played games with them and like sang with them, danced with them. They like that. They like moving. And if you're not fluent in Mandarin, don't even worry. Like, if you go and teach, they love it when like you can't speak Mandarin because the only way that they can communicate then is in English. So it's kind of fun and more exciting for them, I think. But I mean, when you're like traveling by yourself around, like, and you're just going for breakfast or something, it might be a little bit hard, but you know what? You'll make it work. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun for you. And I'm super, super excited. You have to let me know how it goes, okay? Backpacking in China, is it possible to randomly travel, and police station registration? What apps do you recommend for booking accommodation and buses? Okay, well, let's start with this. Is it possible to randomly travel? Yes, and I recommend doing this literally so much, like as absolutely much as you can. Just take the high-speed train and go traveling. Police station registration. I know that this was necessary, but did I do it? No. I think it depends like how long you stay there. Like if you're booking an Airbnb, I know that some places like they don't really care if you register or not. So if you book an Airbnb, just like don't say anything. Only if they ask you, then go and do police station registration. With my host family when I was in Zhuhai, I was there for 6 weeks. I should have, like I was supposed to, but I didn't. Apps to recommend for booking accommodation and buses. For booking accommodation, I just use Airbnb all the time, but I do know that there are some other like Chinese apps. So if you're fluent in Chinese or you can understand some Chinese, I'll leave some names of the stuff inside of the description because I can't remember right now. But for trains and for buses, maybe, I think I just use trip.com to book most of mine. I just had a VPN so I could use like all the North American apps. Yeah, I feel like that might be like the cheapest way for a foreigner. But if you have Chinese friends, there are different like Chinese apps you can use. And again, I'll leave some in the description so you can see. How do you apply for Chinese universities and get scholarships? When I went to go study in Harbin at Hagongda, I did that through my university. So it was kind of like an exchange program. I also got scholarships through my university. So I'm not 100% sure. I will be applying for master's programs. So maybe when I figure out the process, I can tell you a bit more about it. Yeah, for now, I don't know too much. I just know through my university how I did it. But Yeah, okay. I'll let you know when I find out. All right, Jason. Is it difficult for Canadians to apply for a Chinese visa? It's not difficult. It's just like know which visa you're getting. For us, like we're in a city that doesn't have like a Chinese visa place thing. So like we had to travel to another city to go get our fingerprints taken. So for us, it was just a little bit inconvenient, but otherwise it was okay. Like the process of it is pretty chill. Joshua, what did you find the hardest to adjust to? Because you're studying abroad in China. Oh my god, okay, that's so exciting. Literally have a blast. I'm so excited for you. What do you think is the hardest thing to adjust to? The weather? Yeah, fair. So 2 things. First thing is the weather. It can get so hot in the summertime, and like I actually had naps in the middle of the day, which I've never done before. If you've watched my other videos, you know I've already talked about like just make sure you understand your body and just like listen to it, okay? So that you're giving yourself an easy time. The other thing is if you look like a foreigner, people will stare at you and it might take a little getting used to it. I mean, obviously depending on the city, but yeah, it's kind of a thrilling experience. This is so exciting. Oh my god, thank you. Wow. What one is this?
This is a strawberry mousse cake inside with the strawberry juice. Yeah.
Exciting. Thank you. We were just brought dessert, and so I think I'll be done answering questions now. And we can just try this dessert together because, guys, I've never seen a more beautiful dessert in my life. Y'all. Literally, this is... I'm speechless. I have seen these all over the internet. It is a milk tea crepe cake. Yeah, you heard me. And this is a strawberry mousse cake, and it's in the shape of a heart. Ready? Oh my, hi. Okay. Do you know when your taste buds just want to dance? Do you know when everything just seems right in the world? Do you know when you're a child and you just have no worries in the world? Because that's how I feel right now. Let me tell you, this is a luxury bubble tea experience. Do you think so? Yeah. Yeah. Let's just like slice through this. Ready? Oh, wow. That's cool. It tastes like milk tea, but it's like light and soft. I just want to like cut it in a place where it shouldn't be cut. Oh, is that disturbing to you? Chinese word of the day, Junju, means tapioca pearls. I'm really destroying it on this side. Hannah's side. My side. So I think that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like it, make sure to like the video. And if you do like this kind of content and like talking about Chinese culture and like, you know, finding out more about things, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a video. Other than that, I just hope you're smiling and you're happy wherever you are, because that is the most important thing. I have so much energy now that we've eaten, like my heart's thumping. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.